Alright. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Mic test. Swag check. No, mic check. Wow. Alright, man, let's see. Okay.
Shalom. You mean where am I from and all that? Judea, originally. But when I was a child, I moved to Rome with my family, Romanized my name and spent most of my life in the Jewish district of Trans-Tiberim, across the Tiber from the main city. That's where I was when the fires broke out. Everyone was running toward the river and I, listening to my inner contrarian, ran the other way. Every road leading out of Rome was in chaos, full of people with all their belongings in carts and brigands preying on them. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish family being attacked by 3 opportunists. So I picked up a branch from the side of the road and went to defend them. I can only assume they got the better of me because the next thing I knew, I was waking up in a forest, by a river not far from here, with no memory of how I got there. It's strange though, because I still had my purse on me. Why would a robber knock me unconscious and throw me in a river, but not take my coins? You're right. I always just assumed the river carried me, but I'm not sure I was anywhere near the Tiber when I fell. I'm sure it'll all make sense if we ever get out of here. I don't. But even if I did, I'm not going anywhere. I have unfinished business.
Ooh.
Well, neither of us have a couple of hours to stand around talking about theology, law, and collective punishment, so I guess you're looking for a pithy summary? You remind me of an old story from my people about Hillel the Elder. He was approached by a Gentile and asked to explain the entire Torah while he stood on 1 foot. Obliging, he replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to another. That is the whole Torah. The rest is commentary. Go and learn." Of course, what I want to know is, what kind of a god sees a young woman abducted and does nothing about it? Not my god, that's for sure. Maybe you don't. I feel it in my bones. Sentius, I suppose. I'd have to be insane to vote for Malleolus after what he did to me. All right, friend. Thanks for the chat.
Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment. Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you? Well, it's your funeral.
Let's save just in case. Oh damn, okay. Can't see shit. If you cannot see, just open your eyes. What is good, Wilco? Hypertrain his legs. Ja, snap je? How unlucky. Volgens mij kon ik zwemmen in het spel. Yes, nice. Drunks. Kijken wat de rest van de level te bieden heeft. Oeh, money. Lunar pendant. Sendia Def. Show the pendant to Sentia. Okay. Oh shit, is this his sister? Or her sister? Or maybe that's her. An emaciated human-like creature spattered in gold appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. Oof. Sucks to be you, man. Wauw. Het is gewoon ondiep water. Lol. Oeh, nice. Alright, laten we eerst naar boven gaan. Oh. Kan ik dat doen? Lol. Oké. Dat was wel heel janky. Ik don't know of dit gaat lukken, man. Waarschijnlijk ga ik dood. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Hij sprong snel en ver. What the fuck? Klimmen in first-person games is zo raar, hè? Zo disorientating. Oké, dat is een koe. Of een leeuw. Ja, dat is gewoon een leeuw. Italian plumber, let's go. Enter the opposition in an unconventional way. Depends. Dat is die zus. Oh shit. Wat is... Hoe zoom ik in? Oh motherfucker, ik schrok dood. Don't worry, I'm here to rescue you. Yeah. What's good, bro?
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
Who's he? ik was vergeten dat ik je boy heette. I'm your boy! And nobody sent me.
Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What monster?
I'm Centilla. I found a way out through the gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me
Your
escape,
boy!
he keep us all here forever.
Wie
Or
dan?
until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key. Sentius, my adoptive father.
What?
Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
For real, hij is een slechterik. Die had ik niet zien aankomen eigenlijk.
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either. Behind me, there's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key. I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means
Kan
cutting
ook
his
liegen. Ja,
throat to
ik
get
denk
it.
wel dat ze aan het
I'm
liegen
done
is, man.
caring about the golden rule. I just want out.
Ja, waarschijnlijk gaat zij die Golden
Help
Rule
me,
breken.
and we can escape together. There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
Cap.
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never. What? No, you can't just leave me here. How can you be so heartless?
Oh, what the fuck? This will prioritize... Oh, oké. Gewoon toekijken. Ja joh, laat me gewoon één proberen, fuck it.
It's no use. You'll never persuade him of anything. I'm telling you, he's a monster. Please. You're making a mistake.
Maybe I am making a mistake, man. Sheesh. Weet je wat? Nah.
You're back. Have you come to let... What? I hate you. I spit up.
Oh, fuck.
You're back.
Je mag niet op dokter van de Golden Rule, toch? Ja, je hebt gelijk, inderdaad. Ja, precies. Dus hoe heeft hij dat dan...
What?
Oké, ik ga gewoon safe spelen. Ik ga Sentius proberen te overtuigen. She lying. Ja. Waarschijnlijk heeft ze dat wel zo gedaan. Maar hoe dan? Ik bedoel, ik denk niet dat ze naakt zo slim is. Dat ze haarzelf zo kon chainen. Oh, het is gewoon rope. Maar dus ze moest gewoon wachten op iemand die gewoon heel toevallig haar kan redden. Dat is heel vaag. Ah, kut, ik die key niet. Moet ik helemaal terug gaan? Shit. Of ik kill haar nu. Nee. Oh shit. Oké. Oeh. Uh-oh. Oeh. Oké. Wow, 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 wow. What the fuck? Hoezo ging ik omlaag? Ik dacht even dat ik legit ging drownen, holy shit. Maar ik denk dat je gelijk hebt, Welko. She be lying. Gravity. Oh, het is gewoon... Lol. Het is gewoon money. Wat als ik eerst met Opius praat?
So you survived the system. Probably just a stroke of fortuna. Don't get cocky. What now? Whatever.
Oké, geen nieuwe dialogue options. Wacht, laten we eerst even met die priestess praten. Als ze hier is. Hier. Volgens mij moet dat niet zomaar zwart zijn. Ik denk dat hij die area niet heeft geload, ja. Of nee, wacht, de leiding is gewoon broken. Alright, waar is die priestess en Ulpius? Holy moly, het is warm, man.
Salve.
Kijk, ik heb het helemaal gewoon gepraat. Is hij nog steeds boos op mij? Dat ik hem heb... Ja. Oké. Sheesh. Ik hoop dat je een ventilator of zoiets aan hebt. Hey, wooden bow. Denarius. Oh, gewoon eentje maar. Sure, waarom niet? Oeh, ik had eigenlijk die boot toch niet willen hebben. Wooden bow. Oh shit, ik kan die ook niet meer weghalen. Sorry. Oh well.
Salve, Dooley. How are you doing today?
I'm sad. Am I going to die?
Waar is Ulpius dan? Ben jij Ulpius? Yes, oké.
Shalom.
Ik heb je vriendin gevonden en ik
Alright,
heb niks
friend.
te zeggen tegen jou. Wauw, oké.
Are they?
Ja man,
We're
hey.
finally alone. I assume... I must... Is that about... Seem... Me? What are you talking about? You know, you remind me of him.
Wait, what?
Al Worth.
Oh shit.
The fellow who came through the portal before you.
Oh, what the fuck?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next.
Oh.
Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted.
Damn, she wasn't
And when
lying.
he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you You've caught up to where he was so quickly. I mean, you've lived through the day, what, 6 times? Most impressive. And yet everything you've done has been in vain. Because there's no escape. Except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Best to take your own life now. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it? Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all
Oh,
this.
wow, okay.
My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
Nah.
And why would I agree to that?
It's the right thing to do. Wow.
You might want to think that through. If anyone so much as touches me, everyone dies. The only way you're getting this key is over my dead body. And if I die, I won't be able to open the portal for you again, meaning you'll have created a paradox.
Oh,
you see,
shit.
it was my actions that brought you to this point in time. So if you kill me, you'll stop me from doing so, and you being here will be an impossibility. That means if I die, you'll be flung back to your original time, having caused the deaths of everyone here, and you'll never be able to undo it. Is that what you want?
It's the right thing to do.
You and your pathetic morality. Nobody cares about your opinions, least of all me. Understand that to me, you've never been anything more than a useful idiot, and you're no longer useful.
Uh-oh.
I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever until you wither and die like Al did, and the gods send yet another useful idiot to extend my life for me.
Waarschijnlijk was die Karen een godin of zoiets.
What are you going to do? Beg the gods for help? They don't care about you, and neither do I. Now, get out of my villa. I'm bored with you.
Oh, figure out who. Main goal completed. Oh shit. Okay. Blijkbaar wel dus. Of hij heeft gewoon free reign.
All weapons are to be What is it, citizen?
Waarschijnlijk wel.
Oh, I wish Horatius would stop letting... Oh, you heard about her disappearance, I take it. What? Is this some kind of crude commoner joke? No, surely not. Father, is this true?
I'm afraid it is.
I don't understand. Why? Why would you do such a thing?
Because she found a way out.
Niet zegt.
And if you're wondering why I'm telling you this, it's because you're never going to remember any of it. All I have to do is commit a sin, and the day will begin.
Oh,
again.
fuck.
Watch this. I'm going to kill you now.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
This dude. What a klootzak.
Follow me, quickly.
Ah, shit. He fast as fuck, boy. But he ain't faster than me. Damn. Maar shit man, al mijn progressie. Fuck.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you...
Oh.
Oh, sounds... Yulia. Poor Virgil. Poor Rufius. Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but...
Your boy is busy. Oh, fuck. Shit. Ja, heb ik zoveel... Fuck.
How did you... Alright, of course. I'll make sure this
Damn,
gets to
I
him.
need the money, man.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me...
Sheesh. Hoeveel geld heb ik? 10.000? What the fuck? Hoe kom ik aan 10.000? Oké.
Oh, and
Kan ik jou blazen op een of andere manier?
how
Rich. Net als in DOS. Check deze game remove, hè, Wilco. Ja. Geen spinnen in die oh man. She will guide you, okay. Damn, he fast as fuck. Easy game remove.
One of these statues is worth on the outside.
Laat me even blazen.
Are you well, stranger? You mean, how did I... Very well.
Kan ik hem nog steeds blazen?
One of these statues is worth on the out. Hello. Well, I'll take your word. Now you. Oh, that's a little excessive, don't you think? It's not the. All right, all right. Wait. Here's your money now.
Holy
the location
shit.
of that.
Nice, easy money, man.
what? But I already knew that. I can't. You promised to tell me where. What is it? Don't even talk to me.
Hehehe. Let's go. Infinite money glitch. Even kijken hoor. Scammer. Hey, hij was de original scammer. Even kijken hoor. Want met haar hebben we al gepraat, hè?
We're going to be free. Galerius, thank you. It seems fortune smiles on us after all.
Scamming the scammer by being the scammer. Hell yeah. Oké, de priestess. Hoezo eigenlijk? Laten we eerst met die Meliodas praten. Ik had niet verwacht dat Santius de bad guy zou zijn, man. Holy shit. Hè, maar ik heb nog steeds geen... Ik moet nog steeds 1, 2, 3 Roman Plagues vinden. Kan ik hier naar binnen? Great Temple Door. Had je überhaupt een bad guy verwacht dan? Ja, Meliodas. En de rest. Basically. Kijk hoor. Ik moet daar naartoe gaan, dus... Quickest way there is via... Daar, denk ik. Heb jij nog wat te zeggen? Miss Camouflage.
Salve. I used to lay away.
Jump.
Be careful who you trust. Sorry, was there...
Volgens mij zijn we bijna bij het einde van het spel. Ik weet alleen niet wat je nog kan doen.
Citizen.
Oh mijn god, ik zoek een dood weer. Wat een enge stem. Volgens mij moeten we even hem vinden dan.
I wonder how much one of these statues is worth.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to...
I have literal proof. Whatever.
Are you insane?
Ik was nog bezig met Danganronpa, maar ik denk hierna ga ik Assassin's Creed streamen.
Why would I withdraw from an election? I'm bound to win.
Ja, Assassin's Creed. Ezio Collection. Oh shit, oké, damn.
So, it finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you... what? One of Nero's assassins?
The Emperor sends his regards.
So, you're not going to kill me? Oh, so much work and money. Oh, well, if I do it, you'll let me live?
Damn, dus ik hoef die 2000 niet eens meer aan hem te geven. Uh-oh.
Fine.
Okay.
Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have
Wow.
Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal and release those two from debt bondage. There. You got what you wanted. Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
Okay. Even Quidia. Just stubborn.
I want you to go and inform Equity.
Sir? Are you under duress, sir?
I've just had a change of heart.
But you were on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money, wasted.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
Yeah, carry
As
them
you
out.
wish, sir.
Ga dan, hè?
Priestess, Malleolus has decided to withdraw from the election.
Oh, well, that's surprising. But thank you for telling me.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by
Don't
nightfall,
believe a word they
Sentius
tell
will
you.
be re-elected magistrate by default. That is all. Welcome.
Oké, ik moet hem even vinden. Die Galerius. Delarius. Was hij geen... Ja, hier zo. Oh, nevermind. Waar de fuck is Galerius? Laten we eens met haar praten.
A new face, are they? Interesting.
Oh, oké.
Keep up. Livia's fate weighs heavy.
Hè, met wie moet ik dan praten? Met wie moet ik nog meer praten om erachter te komen van... Hey, what's your story, dit, dat. Volgens mij had ik hier die dingen toch? Die citizen register, ja. Reading mode, oké. Aurelia Claudia, hebben we met haar gepraat? Oh ja. Decius, ja, dat is die scammer. Domitius, die gladiator. Julius, dat is... Had ik ooit aan hem gevraagd wat zijn story was? Ik denk het wel. Quidia is de priestess. Fabia heb ik denk ook al gevraagd. Galerius heb ik gevraagd. Georgius ook. Hannibal. Oh! Hannibal hebben we niet eens gezien. In de cistern. Huh. Oh. Wacht, was dat Hannibal? Die creature? Ik hoop het niet. Horatius. Hem hebben we al. Gabash. Disappeared. Oh. Fisherman. Is hij niet diegene die onder die dinges was? Onder die ene statue? Julia, Livia. Oh, we moeten nog vragen aan Livia, denk ik. Lucretia. Lucretia hebben we ook gevraagd. Malleolus ook. Nevia, denk ik ook wel. Niet 100% ook. Octavia ook. Rufius hebben we gedaan. Sentia niet. Centella wel. Sentius ook. Ulpius ook. En Virgil ook. Alright, laten we dan eerst even Galerius vragen. Dat was eng. Hé, maar we hebben nog Golden Goose Eggs, hè? Dus ik weet niet wat je daarmee kan doen. Maar we hebben het. Is het überhaupt wel de way to... Ga ik dood als ik zo val? Oh fuck, dat meen je niet. Uh-oh.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors. Vague. Well, I suppose we'd first need to figure out which god that is.
Dat ging goed.
And I'm afraid even I don't know. Although I have my suspicions.
Ik denk dat Hades is.
Sound like a strange question, but please humor me. How did you find your way here?
Okay. Oh, never mind.
And nothing about that. Older. I see. I wonder if... No. I apologize. I don't mean to be... Have you spoken? I really think you should. I know. I just don't want to see what happened. Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the golden rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you? You have? Then what is it? Yes.
Oh shit, okay.
I see. And was this Karen, by any chance, wearing a hood? Because I've seen her before. There's
Oh my god.
I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
Ooh la la.
But don't follow too closely. We can't have people thinking we're bathing together.
Als ik nu L2 druk, oh shit, dan sprint hij echt. Nice man, progressie, let's go. Damn, je rent wel heel dicht bij de pool. Where are we going? Harassing you with the wrist.
You were asking how I knew the young woman you met by the river
Nice.
was wearing a hood. Here, look down at the bottom of the baths. It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what a marvelous lamp.
Ik ga stuk.
Do you see it?
Nee.
Somebody waking up by a river in
Oh
a
shit,
forest
jawel.
to find a hooded figure with a coin.
Oh my
It's
god.
just as you described it. Only your pronunciation is a little off. The name you heard wasn't Karen.
It's Charon!
C-H-A-R-O-N.
Oh my god, ik wist dat het Charon was. Of
Ferryman
Hades.
of the dead.
Nice.
Charon, who in exchange for the right coin, helps the souls of the newly deceased cross the Styx, the river that separates the land of the living from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up.
Bloodless
I
Shadow.
checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
There are a bunch
Karen,
of
oh my god.
punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
Blood thickens inderdaad.
I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I take it you know what this means.
I'm fucking dead, bro.
I'm afraid so.
Underworld
It's
Explorer,
all starting to make
sheesh.
sense. All these people whose last memory was running from the fires toward the river. It seems none of them escaped with their lives after all. Perhaps we should be grateful they don't remember their final moments. It also tells us that the Golden Rule is the work of Pluto.
Oh, nee, it's Hades.
Underworld, and why his epithet has always been Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if you have questions, so I'll try to answer them if I can.
Damn.
That was my first thought too. In the old stories, the underworld was where the souls of the deceased were taken. But it was also possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. So I'm afraid I don't know.
Oké, wacht even hoor. Ik ga even mijn ventilator uitdoen, want het is fucking heet. Hopelijk hoor je geen ruis. Oké. There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. If you were Roman,
Laat me even weten of je ruis hoort, ja?
you would know these stories. Each of them is slightly different. Whether the storyteller was Plato,
Homer,
Virgil, or Ovid. But they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd helped the new arrival cross, only if they could pay him with a coin, an obol. That's why it was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths.
Oh, okay.
Obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin, because we inherited this knowledge from the Greeks.
Oké, shit, ik heb eigenlijk niks meegekregen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting each of them is slightly different. Whether the storyteller was Plato, but they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd helped the new arrival cross, only if they could pay him with a coin, an obol. That's why it was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths. Charon's obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin, because we inherited this knowledge from the Greeks.
Ik vind die Charon en Charon plot echt grappig. Maar laat maar weten of je echt heel veel ruis hoort, want dan doe ik het wel uit. Als die naar jou draait, dan hoor ik het. Oh, oké, is goed. Dan time ik mijn speeches wel.
To be fair, the ferryman isn't exactly as the poets described, and he, she, they seem to appear to different people in different guises. You say you saw a young woman named Karen with a hood, and I once heard Kabash mention a stranger in a ram headdress named Kerti, and Rufus described meeting a stranger named Kumut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress. But whatever form this stranger took, they were always wearing a hood of some sort, and their name always began with a K sound. I suspect the only way you'll solve this riddle is if your paths cross again.
Okay. Easy tornado.
Good question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin as payment for passage across the river, but that never made any sense to me. What does an ancient immortal being need with coins? In our case, it seems Charon didn't take the coins we had. He or she merely checked we had one in our possession. So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. That might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not. No. I mean, I had my suspicions, especially after Livia's ramblings, but I would never have figured it out without your help, I promise you. Now that we know where we are, we have to figure out what to do about it, if we don't want to be cast into gold for eternity. We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have 2 options. To confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide. It's a reasonable question, but the problem is, this place is fairly well designed to keep us here. There's no way to climb up the shaft. And
Secret
even if
gate,
you could
ja,
build
met
a
die ene
ladder
oude
big
man.
enough, just trying it would break the golden rule. We know that, thanks to the writings left behind by those who've tried. All Romans try to avoid saying it, and the reason is quite simple. He might hear us. You may refer to him as Pluto, if you wish, but you'll only be calling attention to yourself. Do so at your own peril. Shh! Is everyone so blunt where you're from? Oh. That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about the Golden Rule, and maybe even put an end to it.
Wauw, dus gewoon vechten met
As
die
I
golden
said,
statues, oké.
Hercules managed to overpower the god of the underworld, but he was a demigod. Forgive my candor, but you are no Hercules.
Wauw, daar gaat mijn Riz. Oeh.
Are you telling me that you can? I won't pretend to understand exactly what that means, but if that's true, then perhaps you stand a chance.
Never mind, my
So,
Riz is terug.
If you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day. But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who, and for that, you'll need to enter the great temple overlooking the city. The problem is, the door has been sealed shut for as long as I've lived here, and there doesn't even seem to be a keyhole. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated obelisk in front of it. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are 4 plaques missing from its base. It looks as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed them, and in doing so, dishonored and angered our divine keeper. If you could recover and replace all 4 of those missing plaques, I imagine he might be willing to receive an audience again. It's the towering stone monument with 4 sides and a pyramid-shaped head that stands before the great temple, a dedication to the god of this place. You'll find them all over Rome, but of course they were looted from Egypt many years ago. It seems one of them made its way here too, although how is a mystery. However, this one is unusual in that each of the 4 sides is decorated in a different style.
Oh
Roman,
shit, okay.
Greek, Egyptian, and another I don't recognize. That means you'll need to recover 4 different plaques. Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and a 4th, a mystery plaque.
Okay.
I don't know. But perhaps you should begin your search with the local Greek fellow, Georgius. His store is in the forum.
Wauw man, dit spel is best wel diep eigenlijk.
Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian resident, would be able to tell us. Unfortunately, he disappeared weeks
Ja,
ago.
waar is hij?
But I did hear Aurelia is peddling rumors about him at the tavern. So Perhaps you could talk to her.
Oh
Or
nee.
just take a look in his room.
Oké, gelukkig.
I'm afraid you're on your own with that one. But perhaps finding the other three will illuminate the way. As I mentioned, both Orpheus and Sisyphus were said to have persuaded Proserpina to help them escape, and Aeneas was guided to the exit. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own heroic deeds, so they should be taken with a grain of salt. First, Proserpina. What we do know about her is, well, it's a grim tale. It's said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage. It is. The gods are a mirror image of mankind, as far as cruelty is concerned, I'm afraid. If the stories are true, I imagine she's as desperate to escape as we are. If she really did help Orpheus and Sisyphus, perhaps she'll help us too. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels? Truly? And you're only bringing this up now? Then again, I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as mad as Navia.
Become the
Can you
captor.
tell me more?
Oh.
Is it the same voice? What kinds of thing does it say? Fascinating. Perhaps she's a benevolent spirit. Or perhaps... Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself.
Dat is wel crazy
If she
eigenlijk.
has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers to avoid detection. Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out? Truly? Then why are you still here?
Oh, okay.
I see. Then it seems you have made a great sacrifice for all of us, friend. I admire your compassion. Truly. Thank you. But unfortunately, I'm afraid your only other option will be to confront you-know-who.
Nee, niet echt.
Alright. I would suggest
Het
not
tv is al
discussing
opeens
this with
donkerder
anyone.
geworden, man. What the fuck?
The best we can do for them is to let them remain oblivious for as long as possible. As for Livia, it seems she's been shouldering the weight of this terrible secret all this time. Perhaps it would comfort her to know she's not alone. In any case, time is of the essence, so you'd best begin. May Fortuna guide you. Although you may not need her with Proserpina on your side.
Alright, oh shit, okay. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana's.
Oké, eerst met Livia praten, en daarna met Galerius, en dan die Egyptian, Roman en dinges praten.
Be careful who you trust.
Ik ben wel benieuwd wat die vierde mysterious inscription is. Oké, dit is Egyptisch, denk ik. Of dit. Nee, dit is Greek. Denk ik. Heb je fotomoed hier? Ja, oké. Hoe ga je omhoog? Oké, nice. Volgens mij is het Greek. Nee, dit is Egyptisch. Toch? Even kijken, wat is dit dan? Nee, dit is Egyptisch. Met die farao kin, baard, dinges. Ja, daar heb je de Sphinx, denk ik. Met die scarab inderdaad. En dit is dan... Oh, dit was Rome. Nee, dat was niet Rome. Oké, dit is Romeins. Wat is dit dan? What the fuck? Hè, is dit Grieks? Nee, toch? Of wel? Het ziet er meer... Babylonisch? Perzisch? Oké, wacht. Dan betekent... Als ik het goed heb, want dit is de Roman. Dit moet dan Grieks voorstellen, denk ik. Ja, precies. Vanwege die patroon hier zo. Oké, Grieks, Egyptisch, Perzisch misschien. Alright. Oké, eerst met Livia praten. Ja, ik weet eigenlijk ook niet, man. Hoeveel geld hebben we? Too much. Pandora's Box, Galerius, Georges. Ask the old man. Which old man? Oh, the old man. Oh, holy shit. Oké, dus niet daar naartoe gaan, anders ga je dood. Kijk hoor, gewoon naar boven en dan help hier naartoe. Galerius, where you at? Fuck it, eerst met dingen praten dan maar.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come. Say it. Speak its name.
Charon. Oh.
Then it is true. I was right. I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I kept thinking I must have gone insane. I had to tell myself it was true over and over again, until I wasn't sure if I was deceiving myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting the Metamorphoses by our great poet Ovid.
Okay, never mind.
Such an uncanny description of this place. I cannot help but wonder if he himself came here. Would you like to hear it? I will do my best to remember the relevant verse. There is a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that way, the shadows of the newly dead descend, entombed with full rites, and the ghosts of those, at last, given proper burial. The wide, thorny waste is cold and pallid, and the newly arrived shades are ignorant of the road that leads to the Stygian city, where Black Dis has his cruel palace. As the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls, and is never too small for any populace, nor notices the crowds that come. There the bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. And still others incur punishment. I hope I have done it justice, and now we share a secret. It's as if you've lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Thank you, friend. I think I should rest.
Alright. En ik denk die vierde plek is misschien van Joodse afkomst. Alright, lead resolved. Even kijken hoor. Waarschijnlijk. Oké. Eerst met Galerius praten. Oké, gelukkig. Holy shit. Safe, inderdaad, nu je het zegt. Damn, 7 gaat snel hier, man. Holy shit. Dat ben ik niet gewend. Art Galerius. Gotta be here, come on. The fuck is Galerius? Hoe bedoel je, ghost? Oeh, oh, oké, I get you. Ik snap wat je bedoelt. Bro, Galerius, where are you at, man?
Citizen.
Soldier.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and... You're a bit like Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Sisyphus was a Greek king. He was forcing him... Tantal... Oh.
Dat wel gehad.
Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to... Anytime. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations... Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now, what... I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. But from what I hear, maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talked... He did? Oh, that was unexpected. I wonder what could have possessed him to do that. Well, I guess it's time for me to step up then. I'll let Equitia know I'll be running. All right, friend. Hope you find a way.
Nice. Let's go. Alright, Greeks, Georgius. Oh, he's here.
Greetings. And in a city full of Romans you are asking me? Because I am Greek. Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios, and they think, he must mean Georgius. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us, but call him Jupiter. They take Hades and call him Pluto, Persephone, Proserpina. I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up? Do they want to forget where it came from? At first, I pull my hair out. After a while, I give up, and I become Georgius the Roman. I accept the world is Romana. Plus, I have no hair left to pull. But my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plague you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Duli. He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he
Romans
likes
being
shiny
copycats.
things, especially those that once belonged to my people. And besides, it makes him happy. So I say, let him keep it. I believe he still has it with him, in his cell, just opposite the Temple of Demeter.
Demeter.
I hope that our paths cross.
Demeter. Opposite of his cell. Is dat Demeter? Oké, ik denk het wel. Ik moet alleen even een plek vinden. Hier zo moet hij zijn toch? What the fuck? Anders laten we even met Dooley praten.
Hello. Do you like it?
Oh,
it's
never mind.
shiny, innit? It makes me happy just looking at it.
Innit?
But if I gave it to you, then I wouldn't have it anymore, and I'd be sad. But it's mine, and I really like it. I want to keep it. Well, if you get me out of here, then I wouldn't need it anymore because I'd already be happy. Then you could have it, and you'd be happy too. Like, yeah, Galerius will let me out. Then you...
Oké. Wait, laat me eerst met hem nog een keer praten over die sleutel.
Bye bye.
Oké. Nu even voor zorgen. Dat ik iedereen overtuig. Oh fuck. Oh nee, wacht. Nee, waarschijnlijk gaat het goed komen. Hold op.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think, a new I hear we... Galerius. Alright. Nice.
Oké, nice. Galerius. Hij gaat waarschijnlijk niet met mij praten. Waar hij ook mag zijn.
No
Oké,
way.
daar is
Don't even.
hij. Oké.
Shiny.
You look well, my son. Galerius. Did you know he saved the life of my young friend? But of course.
Oké, 2 die al voor Galerius gaan stemmen. Waarschijnlijk 3. Met Rufus erbij ook, denk ik. Oké, wacht even. Ja. Oké. Dus Rufius gaat ook voor hem stemmen, denk ik. Dus dan hebben we al 3 tegen... Ja, gaat goed komen. Nu even naar die old man gaan. Oké, ja.
You carry the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Remarkable. Welcome. Well, it's a sincere... Tell me. Ah, yes, that cursed thing. I know exactly where it is. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I've been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument. Let us find out with this simple question. Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute. Very few come to that realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue?
Nee.
Wonderful. Then let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong? You are an overthinker too. We're the same then. It is probably why I became a philosopher. But if you struggle with right and wrong normally, then down here with the golden rule, surely your struggle can only have become more difficult. Well, that's reassuring. And the truth is, you're not alone. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable, because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the golden rule, morality matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree? That is an excellent question, and it leads directly to my next line of inquiry. So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing? How can that be? Since they all have differences, it follows that in some cases they would offer different conclusions about what is right and wrong. If there is a correct moral code, then wouldn't it follow that only one can be the correct one? You know, I think you'd find an ally in Herodotus, a scribe from among my people who lived some 400 years ago. He told the story of a man named Darius, whose curiosity was piqued when he learned that a certain tribe had the practice of eating their dead. He asked some Greeks who burnt their dead, "What would it take for you to eat your dead?" Aghast, they replied, "Nothing." Then he asked the tribe who ate their dead, "What would it take for you to burn your dead?" "Nothing," they replied, equally aghast. From this, Herodotus concluded that custom is king, that right and wrong are merely local ideas which do not survive the journey from one tribe to another. I take it you're in agreement? Then let me ask you this. If you visited a tribe where they ate each other, copulated with the dead, and drank wine from cups made out of human skulls, rules,
Bruh.
would you still maintain that within such a tribe, there is nothing wrong with such conduct? And that's a credit to you. It is the mark of a civilized person to change their position when presented with a superior argument. My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong. Surely you would agree there are circumstances where an exception may be made, such as where it is necessary for self-defense or to prevent a greater evil. For any rule, you can imagine there are countless situations in which that rule may be suspended, and those situations are impossible to codify. If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way around them. And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all. I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions. You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company? It's a long story. I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies, so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night, I found myself in a tavern in an argument with a drunken mercenary. It became heated, he drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life.
Damn.
I woke up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Karen. Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends.
Damn, how can you persuasion obsess?
Quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here. I returned to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny. They are one and the same. The Romans call him Pluto, but long before that, my people called him Hades. My generation was wiped out, turned to gold, many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here. I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job, and he'd send them after me again. I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive. I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away. Some from malnutrition, others from madness and despair. It has been lonely. Before my unexpected visit from Kabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another person in many, many years. Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need.
Let's go, vitamin
And
a day.
sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter. The greater challenge is the isolation. So I like to imagine arguments where I argue both sides. But like so many things in life, arguments are better with a partner. As you wish. Ha! If I did, would I be living like this? Did we not discuss it at length already? Oh, I see. You're toying with me. Ha! You seek the plaque bearing the Egyptian inscription. It is a cursed object, and I would be happy to give it to you if Kabash had not already taken it. I will tell you, but you may find him hostile.
Uh-oh.
To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture, the temples, and the people. When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the shrine of Persephone became the shrine of Proserpine. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the Temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans. I'm getting to that. You see, it was among these old Greek relics that I found the thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription. We had no idea until years later when the first of my friends began
Wait,
to
wie
die.
was de god van de
As a
onderwereld ook
result
weer
of their
in
deaths, we
in
began to dig
Egyptian
catacombs
mythology?
branching off from this
Is
cavern
dat Anubis?
to lay them to rest.
Het huis
We extended the
Anubis.
tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined. I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Kabash's trail. There are certain things you must see for yourself. Take this key. You'll need it to open the gate. I enjoyed our chat, but please, keep my presence here a secret.
Okay, damn. Wow. Alright. Oeh, dit is inderdaad Egyptisch. Mummies. Friend of the philosopher. Oh, never mind. Damn, that sucks. Nah, motherfucker! Fucking hell! Holy shit! Dit zijn geen. Dat is geen dinges. Een Peel of Golden Statue. Dat is gewoon legit een monster. Holy moly. Fuck me man, je schrok me dood man. Kutbeest. Wat leef jij ook? Oké. Ja, dat is echt Egyptisch. Holy shit. Meneer horror game. Even kijken. It seems to be like from the other side. Welke horror games heb ik allemaal? Ik kan Resident Evil 7 streamen. Oh, en ik wou nog ook die DLC van 8 spelen. Ja. Ik denk eerst de DLC van 8. Want ik had de base game van 8 al gestreamd en uitgespeeld. Dus dat even eerst en daarna 7. Ik heb ook Evil Within. Goh. Ja, hij lijkt echt inderdaad Egyptisch. Fuck. Oh man. Ik haat dit! Ah! En ik zie geen ene shit. Wacht even hoor. Oké, 2.8. Fucking gewoon max. Oh god. Oh shit! Oh, het zijn mummies. Ja, Bright, sorry man, ik heb het voor even nu wel nodig. En het is warm, ik ga even mijn ventilator weer aandoen. Oké. Hey, ik heb hem. Of niet? Are you kidding me? Fuck. Sniped! Shit, man moest eigenlijk een trickshot doen. Een jumping 360 no-scope. Oh wacht, je kan niet no-scope in het spel. Misschien een jumping kick wel. Let's go. Oh fuck. 720 no-scope, sheesh. Ja, is Anubis man, sheesh.
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
I'm your boy.
I am Kabash. And let me guess. Another Greek or Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors.
Dat handje, ja.
To what end? That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning
American.
to return it myself, but for now, I
Maar nee,
must
wacht, I'm British.
Here, take it and restore the honor of Osiris.
Oh, is Osiris. Die de ondergod, of wauw, onderwereldgod is. A plaque bearing the hieroglyphic inscription Osiris, Lord of Silence. You failed. She. Wauw, wat was die perspectief van dit man? Sheesh. Thank you. That was a little too easy, ja echt hè.
Now, as for the other plaque. Indeed, I have it right here.
Oh shit,
I
okay.
stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit. And there it was. You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
Wat? Hoezo?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
Oh, dat is toch al van de Joden.
I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is?
De Duat. Ja, oh shit, dat is van Assassin's Creed Origins. Nice.
Indeed, and I see you know our history. This is the Duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story. And here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with...
Dat is precies wat die George zei.
Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kirti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew. It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name.
Oh.
But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us. And that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this, I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more. You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name. You are too late. It is done.
Wow.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness. If it will help you to see reason, then ask. I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name of the city the Greeks built over it. I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us. I told him his brother would have to save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kirti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd. It did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kirti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead. This is where I belong, as caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me. I think if someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods. I do not know what could possibly lie beneath the underworld. Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Amit.
Ik vind het echt dom dat hij dat gewoon heeft weggegooid, man.
All I know is, it would be unwise to venture down there. Is everyone so contrary where you are from? Do not even consider it.
Nah,
good.
I'm gonna do my own
thing. Be gone from this place. Wait, you are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes. You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness. We shall see.
Okay. Oh shit, er is echt geen ladder. Damn.
You again. Good way. I urge you, return.
Oh shit. Sumerian plague. Sumerian. A plague bearing the cuneiform inscription Nergal the Fierce One. Wait, nu wil ik wel even opzoeken wat Sumerian eigenlijk inhoudt. Sumerisch. Sumerian. Sumerian. Is een beschaving die vanaf het 4e millennium van Christus ontstond in het zuidelijke deel van Mesopotamië. Ninhursag. Ninhursag. Dus het is niet Babylonisch wat ik dacht eerst. Sumerian. Ik heb nog nooit van Sumerian gehoord. Guess we're about to find out. Ja, dit ziet er niet Egyptisch uit. Wow, dat is crazy. Dat ik nooit van... Mesopotamië. Wauw, oké. Dus hun waren eerder, dat is crazy. Wow, maar dit ziet er wel echt Perzisch. Ja, zoals die kleding is. Perzisch. Zo! Die guy was ready! Sheesh! Oké, een giant rots. Ik kan niet verder gaan. Hij is invisible wall. Oh shit. Dat zijn wel gekke vlechten. Oh, lucht. Nou, never mind. Laat me even saven eigenlijk. Ah, invisible wall, shit. Oké, daar al geweest. Ja, niks. Hier ook niks. Zo, oké. ancient stone tablet, stranger, heed the final words of Namkuzu, bear witness to our aftermath and lament us. We did our best to live as the gods commanded, we planted and harvested together, we shared bread and beer, we accepted newcomers with open arms, as a family, but with each newcomer, the bonds of our family strained, and as soon we were strangers to each other, and when those bonds were finally broken, my brothers and sisters planted only for themselves, and ate and drank alone. And it was there, in the empty space between us, that sin took root. Nergal's sentinels have awoken, and clamor at our barricades. Learn from our mistakes. Okay, damn. Ik heb echt zo het gevoel dat nu een monster gaat komen. Something is Nergal's sentinels. Yep. Oei, is hij gewoon... Damn. Volgens mij wat er was gebeurd. She got impaled and then she got shot by an arrow. Dat was eigenlijk best wel fucked up. Sheesh. Corroded breastplate. Breastplate with Sumerian markings on it. It appears to be a pressure plate for some kind of trap. Oh! Ik wil eigenlijk best wel... Fuck. Is het water echt aan het rijzen? Ja, oh shit. Oké, fuck. Ik kan niet hier naartoe gaan, alright. Oh shit. Oh, misschien moet ik dat juist laten gebeuren, zodat ik omhoog kan zwemmen. Ja. Oh, dat zijn de Nergals.
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction.
Hey,
that was a promise. You will die here. I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed? Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy? Why? To what end? But why? What business could you have with Osiris? Blasphemous fool!
Uh-oh.
You have sealed your own fate. Ha, good. I welcome it.
Nay.
The philosopher told me that each time
Alright,
it
it's
breaks,
makkelijk.
Osiris bellows with rage, and his voice shakes the very foundations of the earth. I can only hope one more tremor will lay waste to this fragile place once and for all, and you along with it.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Virgil. Alright, let me see. Stop Fabi. What? Are you... You're serious, aren't you? I doubt Domitius will let me talk to him, but I'll make sure he passes on the message. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you...
And lets out his threefold praying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
Listen, you're in a world of your own,
Just as... But...
Salve. Oh, that's a little excessive, don't you think? All right. But I'm gonna... Wait. Here's your now. The Wait.
Thank you, Galerius. You're a good man. And I'll be sure to leave Virgil alone.
Not a good time, friend.
Citizen.
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really?
That's a golden bowl.
Incredible.
Just like Apollo
Oh,
and Diana.
What a relief. I don't know what to say.
What is it, citizen? All right?
Ugh, this place... What?
Good news, Ulpius. Malleolus has agreed to release you and Yulia from your debts.
What? Are you messing with me?
I wouldn't do that. You're both free.
We're free. We're free. Thank you. It seems fortune smiles on us after all. I'd better go and pay a visit to Yulia immediately.
Citizen.
A golden bow.
Yulia!
Just like Apollo and Diana.
I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look so happy?
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that villa again.
What? How?
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's... incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
A golden bow. Just like Apollo and Diana's.
From the election. I want you to go and inform Equitia.
Sir? Are you under duress, sir?
I've just had a change of heart.
But you were on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money, wasted.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
Of course, Galerius. That's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
Salve again, friend. How would... Oh. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Oh, and... Salve again? Now.
A new oh my. That is... Let's see. We don't have much... Sis... May 14th. It must be completed by dusk. Just as it'll be... Why? As I said... Very well. Candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helver. Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
Virgil.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
The man who treated my rheumatism. Galerius.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helver.
What?
It has been decided. Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you've put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be freed. Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not. That's it. You can all get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
It's almost as if you're trying to extend my lifespan. It's almost as if...
Fortune smiles on you today, Julius. Magistrate Galerius here has ordered your release.
You're going to let me out of here?
I'm sorry it took so long, my friend. And it wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for a newcomer. So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
I will. I will. Thank you, Galerius. I'm so happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
Hello? Oh, it's... You can have my and maybe you can help me find my treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened, he gave me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it. Please help me find it. Please. Oh, thank you. Hope you find it in the cistern. Oh, look over there. Maybe it is treasure. I can see it from the sea. So pretty. And it's just lying out there.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh shit.
So, you...
You, Sisyphus.
Keep an eye out for Santilla, would you?
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
I thought I told you to get out of my... Don't be so foolish. If you kill me, and if I die, I won't be able to open the portal.
Oh yeah, klopt. Shit.
Meaning you see, it was my actions that brought you to this. That means if I die, now get out.
Damn.
What? I hate you. I spit on.
Holy shit, okay. That was very weird. Let's save here. Welke ben je er? Oké, je bent echt perfect. Je hebt echt een perfecte timing. Ik heb dus al die plaques gevonden. En check dit. What the fuck. Wacht, ik geef je een beetje context. Dus ik moest door al die deuren heen gaan. Voor elke... ja, zeg maar, versie van die god. En dan open die laatste deur en check dit. Fucking futuristic shizzle. Oh my god. What is sci-fi? Oh shit! Bro, dit is gewoon Outer Wilds, man. Holy shit. It's gewoon een fucking spaceship, dude. Can you believe this shit? Je was niet eens op de aarde. Oh my god, dit is echt, hè. Fuck. Kan ik zo vallen? Kan ik gewoon hier? Nee, ik kan niet vallen. Oh. Bruh. Actual bro moment. What? Dude, ik zeg je eerlijk, sci-fi games zijn best wel gek. Outer Wilds en nu dit. Ik had het echt niet verwacht. Het zijn de beste inderdaad, ja. Dude, Endwalker heeft dat ook toch, dat je naar de maan gaat. For some reason. Wie the fuck is dat? Anglerfish? Oh man, fuck die fucking vissen, jongen. To the moon.
And here you are.
Oh my god, Killian.
Myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld. And I've been watching you with curiosity.
Okay.
Ever since your arrival. You're unlike the others, aren't you? And what is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so gracefully.
Wat betekent
there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will.
What's your story?
My story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. What do you wish to know? It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself.
Damn, he's an alien.
No ancestors revered me because to them, my knowledge and technology made me incomprehensibly powerful, just as you might seem so to an insect. But despite all that, there are rules even I must obey. My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords: desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive. No. Long ago, I swore to Persephone that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among your kind. I must honor that. This is my beloved. Like me, she has been known by many names. Ereshkigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks, and Proserpine to the Romans. Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal. Your gaze lingers too long. That is my servant. You would have met worshipped by the river, though she wears many faces and goes by many names. Kumutubal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans. Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible. For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker, the Ferryman. You will talk more later. For now, ask your questions.
Karen!
As you wish. It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists because of a wager I made long ago. That is a long story, one that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease. Yet Proserpina saw raw potential in you, persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law, and you called us gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name. My kin had seen enough, and gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoiled by conflict and unimaginable in its beauty. But my Proserpina could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from claiming her. And then I pleaded with Proserpina's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium. It was and is my hope that once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium. My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you, without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you, so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting. There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names, but perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader, Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres, and of course, my beloved Proserpina. As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives and to prevent escape. I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before and made all the same mistakes. After another 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then the Romans, and they all did the same thing. They built upon the underworlds of their predecessors, renamed their gods, and ensured their foundations were forgotten. To ensure the wage was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from the silver, a rare element at the time, across all of Sumer. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's Obol, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original tokens. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for. Only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Persepolis along with it. It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer, a troublemaker. To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memories of this place. But the erasure did not take completely, and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream. His tales were committed to writing, which came to be known as the Epic of Gilgamesh, and his words were twisted and distorted over generations. Later, the Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place in their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning, and in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. A warrior named Heracles, 2 kings named Sisyphus and Theseus, a poet named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how to escape. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories about this place, though each story contained only a seed of truth. Of course, that is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is my doing. That is a story dating back to the very first.
Change subject.
After the Sumerians finished building their city, the self-declared ruler threw a banquet to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife, a prestigious position of power and influence in a new world. Of all the women, 2 were particularly ambitious. Both were beautiful. Both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses and painted faces, their hair woven in elaborate fashion. The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces, bracelets, and rings fashioned from gold. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman grew envious, for she had no such jewelry at her disposal. She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold. And when the others indulged at the banquet, the second woman summoned the first for a discussion in a quiet place. She checked that nobody was watching and pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat where she broke her neck on the rocks below. But I was watching, and I decided to answer her prayer. I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer of molten gold.
Damn.
And I left her to stand there, that she might serve as a grim reminder of what befalls those who sin in my domain. And that was not enough, for the entire city was tainted by her sin, and the wager could no longer be won. So I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean.
Oh.
I gilded them all to make way for a new wave. Began the wager again. And to this day, each of them, and all who came after, line the halls of this city, inanimate, unconscious, suspended in time with only their sight and hearing preserved, so they may bear witness to and lament the folly of your kind for eternity, as silent golden sentinels. I give your kind a second chance in life, as well as ample warning about my law. And when you disobey, and you always disobey, you force my hand, bringing terrible suffering upon yourselves. And so you ask if I am the one destroying your lives. And I say, no, you destroy yourselves.
No, you.
am merely the means by which you do it. When my kin departed, they left behind
good guy.
relics which I inherited. A consolation prize of sorts. The golden bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate of her bow, and tasked them with hunting down the Forsaken at my behest. They became known simply as Furies.
Oh.
I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong upon one. To lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12
Furries. Ja, dat zou dan de Sentinels van tegenwoordig zijn.
This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts, and each one of you is born with the faculties required to apply it to any situation. Yet none of the peoples who expressed this rule were able to uphold it. Curious, is it not?
Lie.
Enough. You clearly know nothing. I'm able to commune with all the statues in the city. Their ears are my ears, and their eyes are my eyes. If she was still conscious, I suppose she could, but she's not. Why do you ask?
Uh-oh.
Then what an odd question. Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations, or are you going to give me an example? I have seen no such thing, but in any case, taking one's own life is a self-directed act. It is not one that is done to others, however they may be affected by it. Therefore, it cannot be said that one who commits suicide has done anything unto others. Applying this rule always requires us to interpret the meaning of the words. A literal interpretation helps to minimize the ambiguities of your primitive language. Supposing you're right, then my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want? Then your desire to be right outweighs your desire to survive. You will make a fine statue.
Shit! Ik wou alleen kijken hoe ver ik dit kon... Oké, nevermind. Facing my consequences. No way, facing the actions of my... whatever.
Do you really think you can wound me, a god, with that primitive weapon? Pathetic. The many suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh fuck man, Wilco. Sheesh. Nay! You've gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Ik ben eigenlijk benieuwd, hè.
Many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, oké. Wait, ik wil wel even al zijn dialogue options zien. Nou, rewind time, dat is crazy.
As
Damn, fucking lange dialogue man eigenlijk.
that is merely the name your people have given. For you, perhaps. I am able to commune with all of them. Now tell me, the merchant, how is that inconsistent with the rule I've outlined? I disagree. Having watched this merchant, that is precisely what he would expect from others, and he would be quite capable of paying the price anyway. Applying this rule always requires speculation to some degree. It requires us to ask what another person would want if they found themselves in another situation. Now tell me, what other sin? Ah, the tavern keeper, yes? How is that inconsistent with the rule? I disagree. Having watched that tavern keeper, that is precisely what you would expect from others. Supposing you're right, then my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want?
Oké, dus je kan hem sowieso niet gewoon...
Now tell me, what...
Je kan hem niet persuaden.
You speak of the moneylender. And he would never have signed a contract pledging his labor for 30 years. All he did was enforce the terms of a contract signed voluntarily by others. Ignoring your irritating sense of moral superiority, this is interesting. I'm curious, how do people escape poverty where you're from? I see. And how long might it take such a person to repay?
Oh my god, bro, he's speaking. Oké, ik wil niet zeggen facts, maar...
I fail to see how your system of loans is significantly different to a debt bondsman signing over his labor for 30 years.
It's not the same thing.
Supposing... Now tell me. The midwife in the palace, yes. How is that inconsistent with the rule? The rule is do unto others, meaning other people. Those statues are something else now. Bloodless shadows, mere shapes of their former selves. They are forsaken. What happens to them is no concern of mine. Now tell me.
Yeah, abduction.
Abduction? You mean the magistrate imprisoning his daughter in the cistern, I take it? He did so because she sought to escape. A sin I take particularly seriously. Better that he stops her from escaping, albeit brutishly, than I have to wipe out this entire city to punish her. Wouldn't you agree? Now tell me, do you honestly think you could do better? I should strike you down for that. Now, did you have... Very good. And now it is time for your reckoning.
Oh, oké, dus ik zou sowieso van dood gaan.
It seems something is wrong.
Oh, of niet?
It has long been within my power to see to the hearts of mortals and weigh their deeds in life. But when I peer into you, I see only a blank slate, as if you did not exist until you appeared in this city. How is this possible? Carol, where did you find this one?
I do not remember ferrying you. How did you come here?
Wait, what? Oh, I'm from the future. Ik wil die eigenlijk wel gooien, maar dit lijkt me wel leuker.
You would have us believe that my servant merely forgot bringing you here.
Yes. Is dat een sin?
That sounds improbable to me. Karen, does this mortal speak the truth? Or should I strike him down where he stands?
Uh-oh.
Perhaps. The waters of the River Lathe are known to have that effect.
I will take you at your word.
Oh,
But as long as your past remains shrouded in mystery, it seems I must put your reckoning on hold.
Damn.
And answer this.
Any future? Oh shit!
What is it you seek?
Persuasion 6, let's go!
Your hubris is amusing, so I will allow you to make your case. But I warn you, if you anger me or waste my time with lies or wrong-headed arguments, you face death here. So, tell me, why should I put an end to the so-called Golden Rule? How so? And be specific. You have made a grave allegation, and I expect you to back it up. He is a volatile and confused fellow, that one. True, I have witnessed him doing that. I admit, I have grown disturbed watching him. His cruelty does seem to grow greater by the day. If you're right, my involvement has corrupted the very thing I sought to observe impartially. But if I were to accept that, are you telling me these humans could coexist peacefully, without theft or violence, without my law?
Alright, let's see.
How so?
Huh.
And how is that working for you?
Oh shit, nu vertelt hij wel dat hij 2000 jaar in de toekomst is.
So you say, and yet your world is still imperfect. You have spoken eloquently, and yet, if what you say is true, it follows that my wager was fatally flawed from the beginning. But that would mean Jupiter, Chrysobedes' father, who knew more about you than anyone, proposed a wager I could never win. Why would he do that? Perhaps, but if that was so, surely I would have sensed his deception. How could I have been so blind for so long? Your words sting me, mortal. But perhaps...
Oh my god, I did it, Wilco. Persuasion zes!
As this is to admit, I have suspected as much.
Monster on a power trip.
I cannot deny it any longer. I've been so fixated on taking my beloved to Elysium that every time one of you sinned, it wore away my hope of being with her again. In time, I began to despise your kind for making her believe that you could ever be better than you are. But my rage was not born of malice. Quite the opposite. Everything I have done, I did because I loved her. Who knew this empathy of yours, which you celebrate so much, could have such a dark underside? This has gone on too long. It is time for me to let go of this form, of her, of all of you. But know this, if I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend. Because doing so would violate the rules of my sacred agreement with Jupiter, and you would receive a hostile reception. The best I can do is return you to the land of the living. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest. Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place, and you will have created a paradox. What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering in the natural flow of time.
Uh-oh.
Now, are you ready? Farewell, mortal.
Damn, we actually did it. Holy moly. Ik ben wel benieuwd, man. Wat ik met die crown kan. Oh my god, it's your boy Al.
Oh,
hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright.
Ja, ik
Thought I
sprong
was
van
in
uit
your
toen,
law.
dus ik snap het wel.
I'm Al. Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm your boy!
Know who you are? I barely remember how I got here myself. Oh, did that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time, learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years. Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet. Apparently, there was a community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them.
Roman.
Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina, an oracle appeared and told him how to solve the ills of the city, like saving the life of a dying woman, preventing the suicide of a man in debt bondage, freeing a falsely accused prisoner, foiling an assassination attempt.
Maar what about de dochter dan?
The oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god, this one right here, and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to him. Nobody knows what went on in there, but Galerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus.
Persuasion says we'll go!
The ground shook, and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him, and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years?
Actually, that was me. These Romans crazy, dog.
What? Oh, I see. For a moment there I thought you were serious. Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought water into the city. Follow me.
Wow, oké, dat was heel abrupt. Dat was inderdaad heel abrupt, what the fuck. Bruh. Dat konden ze wel wat eleganter doen, man. Dan kon hij.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple. You go on ahead, and I'll be there soon.
Damn, Wilco, we did it. We beat the game. Maar ik voel me een beetje unsatisfied. Want ik heb die dochter daar zo laten hangen. Where's Karen? Oh my god, it's Karen.
You're back. But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find
Dat is geen probleem.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered?
She's still hanging
while
today?
we wait?
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions. You can just call me Caroline, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
Oh shit, mijn telefoon is hold up. Okay.
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead. Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know? As you wish. You were murdered.
That's crazy.
You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin.
2.
Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by 2 thieves. A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not.
Oh, that was Al Worth,
There was nothing
the hiker.
you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth. You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's Opal by some, and so it was my duty to bring you here. It means I am now bereft of purpose.
Oh.
There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course. Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths to pay the ferryman for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here. It means that I see no point in keeping you here, but I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an oracle who confronted a god and undid an ancient curse.
Sounds like quite a story. And I look forward to hearing all about it. But you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
Damn, we actually did it, man. Holy moly. 1 year later. Okay. Oh, shit. Damn. Wat een mooi gezicht. Timeskip. Waar sta ik dan? Currently exhibiting Ancient Rome, Ancient Greece, Ancient Egypt. Waarom geen Ancient Summer? Oh, omdat Summer niet meer bestaat. Oh, never mind. Is dat L? Hey, that's L.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you again. I read your book, and what the critics said about it. I guess they weren't ready for your theories about the underworld. Anyway, after everything you've been through, I thought you might appreciate some good news.
Okay.
After we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius' tablet, and I found something strange. I'm sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you. I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
Oh mijn god, gaan we een picture van onszelf zien.
Oh,
It's
hello.
there he is.
What the fuck?
You're finally here. Remember me?
Hold up! What the fuck?
It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Karen appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead of ours. Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd remember me, but I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld and giving us a second chance at life. Oh, I used Karen's gift to buy a farm in Umbria. Got a villa on it too, with enough room for Dooley, of course. It's hard work, but I sleep soundly every night. I'm finally my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Damn.
I know. I can't believe my luck either. But we're engaged and living together. We're planning to get married next
Good for
spring.
him, man.
If you're gonna be around, we'd love to see you there.
Wat een leuke conclusie dit hoor. Thanks, we'll see.
Of course, there's a whole museum full of people waiting for a chance to thank you. So
Oh nee!
We'll speak again soon, my friend.
Ik kon die fucking dochter saven! Oh, assemble as many people as possible in the museum. Okay, never mind. Het is me toch wel gelukt.
You're here. It's lovely to finally meet you. Galerius
Dang.
told me all about
Glow up.
you. So, you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods. As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion quite enjoyable. Galerius and I are engaged and expecting.
Oh
We've
shit!
just bought a lovely villa in the countryside with room for a large family, and Dooley too, of course. It feels like the world has just opened up for us. There's so much to learn, and so many more possibilities for our children than we ever imagined. We're just so thankful for what you did for us, for all of us. Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere, if you'd like to ask her yourself. See you at the wedding, I hope.
Wat staat daar? Relief of Prosperina, ja toch? Ik kan gewoon niet geloven dat ze hier zijn. Ik zag zijn kale hoofd en ik zag Aquidia's kapsel. Ik denk van, what? Maar moderne kleding, holy shit.
There he is.
Speed. What's up,
Hello.
Dooley?
I'm Dooley. Galerius said you're very nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us out of the bad place. I didn't like it. I live at Galerius and Equitia's house.
Hey, het is
They
een
look
geluk.
after me now and help me remember when I forget things, like brushing my teeth.
No.
Treasure? Oh, I forgot about that. I like my box now. Galerius got me a box that tells stories.
Wat een boek?
It's my favourite thing. Yeah, they're fun. Bye-bye.
Damn, dude.
Evening.
Horatius, what?
Hey.
Cynthia. Whoa. Ice and Army.
Hi there, I'm Horatius. I understand we have you to thank for giving us a second chance at life. And reuniting Scintilla with us as well.
Oh, heb ik nooit met hun gepraat dan?
Thank you.
My shit.
I'm living up north and studying in the military academy in Modena. I'm going to be an officer one day. The world's changed a lot. But some things stay the same. Would you believe we're still studying military tactics from my time? Alexander the Great, Caesar, Hannibal Barca. Still, I have to keep challenging myself to let go of old ways of thinking and embrace the new. As Seneca wrote, The ones who pioneered our paths aren't our masters, but our guides. Ah, you remembered that. Thank you. I grieved for a time, but that's done. In the words of Epictetus, as those who rode behind triumphant generals remind them they are mortal, remind yourself your precious one isn't one of your possessions, but something given for now, not forever. Thanks. He's not my... Oh, I see what you did there. Good one. He had more trouble adapting than most. He got himself disqualified from the UFC.
Oh shit!
So he started some kind of underground blood sport tournament, like we had in Rome. Suppose it appealed to people's baser instincts. And they say he made some good coin, killing a bunch of men like that. But his luck finally ran out, and his life along with it. You know what they say. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Damn.
You're not wrong. And you. Farewell.
Oké, en Centius dan? Wacht, ik moet even weten, man. Oké, dit is Julia. En dit is Lucretia. Alright. En dit is die andere dochter.
I take it you're the Oracle. Thanks for coming. Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia.
Cynthia!
I didn't want to be associated with Centius.
Oh, damn. Dus ze weten wat er is
I'm not
gebeurd.
sure if you heard, but after you drove Pluto off, Proserpina emerged from the Great Temple.
Oh, shit.
She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the
Hey,
other
gelijk,
system
Wilco.
all that time.
It didn't
But
matter.
he's been dealt with. He's... you know what? The important thing is, we'll never see him again. Anything I want. I'm a woman of means in a vast new world. I can go wherever and do whatever I please. Of course, I mostly just stay in my villa and have my servant Alexa summon things for me. Because
Alexa.
it's just awful out there. Barbarians everywhere. He's still there, all alone. The last golden statue in the underworld.
Oh, shit.
Trapped in a metal shell, slowly losing his mind until the end of time. Eternal torment. Just what he deserves, if you ask me. Then I suppose he got his wish. You too. See you around.
You're the Oracle, right?
Your boy is fine.
Oh, of course, sorry. And I never got a chance to thank you for telling Galerius how to save my life. And of course, getting me and all of us out of a terrible situation. Oh, I barely recognize myself. I'm living in a house share in London with my wonderful girlfriend. And I'm studying English at university. Eventually, I want to travel the world and write about it. Turns out, it's about 30 times bigger
Yeah,
than
boy.
the Roman Empire ever was. Did you know there are entire continents Rome never knew existed? And you can travel almost anywhere in an aircraft, which is rather like flying on a Pegasus, but much more comfortable. Oh, sorry, you already know all that, of course. I'm just so excited. There's so much to see and learn and write about. I have noticed people from your time have no idea how fortunate they are. I hope to change that. One day. Last I heard, Malleolus kept insisting he was the last rightful ruler of the Roman Empire, and wound up being committed to a psychiatric hospital.
Whoa.
As for Claudia, she was always so viciously unhappy. Someone said she'd blown all her money on wine, trying to drink herself back to the underworld. After the horrific way they treated Ulpius and me, I can't help feeling a sense of... what's that German word? Schadenfreude? Thank you. You're very kind. Ugh, Someone told me she was boasting about getting her claws into some rich prince, and how she was going to be living the high life from now on. Even in your time, life still isn't fair. Apparently he'd proposed before they'd even met. And last I heard, she'd bought herself a first-class one-way ticket to join him in some exotic place called... what was it? Nigeria? Some people have all the luck. Really? Huh. I feel better already. Thank you.
Scammed inderdaad.
You too. If you're ever in London, let me know. We can go to bars and drink wine and listen to the stories of the 9 million people who live there. I hope so.
You are here. It's nice to finally meet you. Lucy is fine.
Ja,
I'm
precies.
making an effort to blend in, as you can see. We are all trying to keep
Quote-unquote prince.
If the world knew he died 2,000 years ago and was suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone. Speaking of which, I wanted to say thank you in person. I'd say the gods smile on you, but I hear you drove the last of them off. So... I'm studying to get into medical school.
Oh, is
as
die Lucy?
much as I resented the responsibility of keeping everyone in the city alive. When it ended, I realized I missed it. So I guess I'll just keep saving the world, if begrudgingly, one patient at a time. You too, don't be a stranger.
Ja, ik let even niet op. Oké, wie is dit? Georgie! En Fabian en Jules, ze zijn samen. Wie is dit?
Greetings.
Oh shit. Nu wil ik wel weten wat zijn naam is, man. Gaat hij naar zijn eigen podcast kijken?
Hello.
Hallo.
Greetings. You must be the legendary Oracle. It is a sincere privilege to finally make your acquaintance. I am Georgius. I am told we have you to thank for freeing us from Hades, and for that I am most grateful. I am reacquainting myself with Greece. It has changed so much over the last 2,000 years, I barely recognize it. This is at once heartbreaking and thrilling. Perhaps one day, once I have seen all of this new Greece and sampled her delights, I will settle down in Santorini in a villa overlooking the Azure Aegean Sea. I hope you will join me there and regale me with the story of how you faced off against the fearsome god of the underworld and won.
Gewoon Persuasion 6 hebben, jongen.
You too, my friend.
So, whoa.
You're the one we've been waiting for. I'm Fabia. I wanted to say thanks for sending Galerius to save my life. I don't know how you knew, but I would have been crushed by that shrine for sure. I'm just so happy to be here with you and everyone together again, even if it's just for one more night.
Wat bedoel je?
Well, it's not like I have to work with all the silver Charon gave me, so I just do what makes me happy.
Nee joh, ze zijn allemaal rijk geworden.
Friends and looking at memes while binging TV shows in yoga pants.
Oh,
What a
goed.
time to be alive.
Zeg dat wel, man.
Thank you. I really am. You too.
Alright, maar wat is jouw naam?
I take it you're the oracle everybody's talking about. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Okay.
We have. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Oh, Philip.
In any case, I'm Philip. I never thought I'd leave that cave, let alone the city. And now I'm living in the 21st century. What a time to be alive. And it seems I have your catabasis to thank for it.
Maar wat nou?
I'm working as a consultant to the Faculty of Classics at Cambridge University, helping fill the odd gap in their knowledge. Not that I need the money, but I do love being around enlightened minds again. My sincere thanks once again.
Damn, okay, Philip. Wie is dit? Dit is Octavia, okay.
Some soiree, innit?
This dude, bro.
Good evening.
And Livia, okay.
Hello there.
Lion statue, okay.
Oh, hello. It's lovely to meet you. I've heard so much about you. I'm thankful that you're here. I was sure the person who drove off the last pagan god would have more important things to do than visit the likes of us. But thank you for coming and for saving our lives. What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it. I'm living in Rome again, in a charming little flat by the Tiber, not far from my old place. Oh, and I'm training to be a crisis counselor. After you sent Galerius to persuade Ulpius not to take his own life, I was inspired. I just want to spend the rest of my life helping people, like you helped him. Thank you.
Nice.
It means a lot. And you. Oh, and I hope this isn't too forward, but some of us are going out for a drink after this, if you'd like to join us.
Oh yeah, mate.
Wonderful. I'll see you soon.
We meet again. Thank you for your kind words and for liberating us all. In all the time I was in the underworld, I never once imagined that I might end up in a place so much like Elysium. I'm recovering. Octavia was kind enough to let me stay with her for a while, at least until I'm well enough to be independent again. Ah, you remember that. I'm a little tired of Ovid, but that's all right. I have 2,000 years worth of poetry to catch up on now. I'm already up to the 19th century, and am quite enjoying the work of a fellow named Poe. I think I may have found a kindred spirit. Men have called me mad, but the question is not yet settled whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence. And you, farewell, friend.
Let's go, ik heb jou gescamd, bro. Wat heb jij te zeggen dan?
Oh, hello at last. You must be the oracle I've heard so much about. I'm Dacius. Listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I accumulated. Whatever you did in that temple made me a very wealthy man. Thank you. Such acerbic wit. I love it. I took the money I made from selling my trinkets and started investing in the stock market. That's where the real money is now. In fact, I was hoping to ask your advice, you being the oracle and future seer and all that, on which stocks I should invest in next. I can't decide between fossil fuels, tobacco, gambling and arms. What would you recommend? Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius. I won't take no for an answer. Oh, of course, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. I'll go home and buy up as much stock as I can tonight. I'm going to make a bloody fortune. Of course, don't let me keep you. Thanks again for the tips, my friend.
Zelfs dan zijn we een kleutsel tegenover hem. Maar wel deserved. We gingen bijna dood door wespen door hem. Nee joh, Bash is hier. En Nubis. Oké, laten we eerst met hem praten.
What is up?
Oh, what? Dog. What's up, dog?
It is an honor to finally meet you.
Bro, you wanted to kill me.
You know my name.
You tried to kill me.
Of course. You are an oracle. You know many things. I too would like to offer my thanks for releasing us from that place and for your role in bringing us here.
This world is truly wondrous. For a time, I returned to Alexandria, but they have no need of another fisherman. And I came to see there is nothing for me there. Instead, I have decided to follow the custom of your youths and backpack the world. It is a great adventure, and I have met many people from many cultures. I spent the first 25 years of my life avoiding the 42 sins that would deny me access to the afterlife. Now, I think it is time I had some fun. Indeed. Thank you, Oracle.
Nee joh. Dat is wel character development.
Nice to meet you.
Dat die twee samen zijn.
I go by Rufus now. New start, new name. Oh, and thanks, by the way, for what you did. Sorry, I'm no good with the mushy stuff. I live with Virgil in Rotterdam.
Nee joh, Rotterdam!
It's very modern. Destroyed in the war, and it rebuilt itself. Good place for a fresh start. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with my life yet. One adjustment at a time. Good to know. Anyway, it was good practice for the new world. Security cameras and smartphones everywhere. Got to stay vigilant. You too. Look us up next time you're in the Netherlands. We're grateful.
Shout out to the Netherlands. Wacht, wat is dit dan?
Hello.
Dit is... Oké, van Sumerian. Wait, Sumerian, is dat niet ook van Genshin?
I've heard so much about you. I wanted to thank you personally for getting us out of there. And for helping Rufus come to terms with himself.
Maar dit is toch geen Nederlands-Engels accent?
Off a little gruff, but once you get past that, he's a lovely fellow.
Sumeru. Ah.
I'm studying to be an architect again, and living with Rufus in our beautiful flat in Rotterdam. Just down the river from
Nee bro, het is Rotterdam.
Where I grew up. Of course, it's improved immensely since I was there last. Gleaming futuristic buildings and clean streets, full of educated, accepting people. You natives of the 21st century have no idea how fortunate you are. You too, as Rufus said in his own laconic way. If you're ever in the Netherlands, we'd love to show you around. It's the least we could do.
Dit is...
We meet again.
Oh shit. Oké, ik ben blij dat ze niet mij haat.
Oh, I go by Gabriella now.
Mm.
I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name. And I wanted to say thanks. And no hard feelings. For leaving me in that cistern when you did.
Oké, gelukkig.
I know it must have been a difficult decision, but it was the right one. I'm living with Ulpius on a little vineyard in Umbria.
Oh nee
It's
joh.
even more wonderful than I dreamed it would be. I'm so grateful to you for making sure he's still with us. If you're ever passing through the region, I hope you'll come and visit us. You can try some of our very own wine. Thanks. You too.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name. I'm Ulpius. I understand I have you to thank for sending Galerius to save my life. The way you just showed up out of the blue and stopped me from making a terrible mistake. I'll be forever in your debt. I'm living with Gabriella in Umbria. We finally bought the little vineyard we always dreamed of. It'll be a little while before we know what we're doing, but every day I look at her And this extraordinary new world with all its beauty, and I think, what if I'd given up hope? And missed out on all of this? So we're living each day to the fullest. And we end them all the same way. Sitting together on our terrace with a glass of our wine, which the locals say is almost drinkable now, and watching the sunset over the rolling hillside. And I couldn't be happier. Thank you. I wouldn't be here without you. You too.
Ik vind het wel leuk hoor, al die generic tropes. Gewoon dat alles, dat iedereen een happy ending kreeg. Even kijken hoor. Wow. Sterren. Wat? Hoezo wordt de TV over 5 minuten uitgeschakeld? Nou, Cap. Hoezo dat dan? Is hij zo lang aangebleven? Oké, shit. Echt precies op het einde ook, hè? Fuck. Oké, laten we het eens even... Oké, ik denk dat ik over een uurtje weer ga streamen, zodat ik dit tenminste al af heb. Ja, man. Ja, oké. Ik ga over een uurtje weer streamen, ja? Alright, be right back. Of ja, tot zo.